Sometimes what you'll find in this tall grass is just a little circle or an opening in the grass, and you'll look down and there'll be a fawn inside of it. Sometimes there's nothing to cue in, you just happen to see kind of this spotted little football. And, we're taking some basic measurements, so we're going to weigh the animal. We're going to look at hoof growth, look at the firmness of the hoof, we're going to look at what sex it is. We're also going to look at what's called the umbilicus, see what condition it is, and all these things will kind of give us an idea of its age. And then we're going to go ahead and put ear tags in it. We'll put one in each ear, and then we're going to put a collar on. This is a fawn collar. This thing emits a beep or a pulse, is what we call it. These things are designed to expand. You can see that there's these pleats here that are sewn in, and this thread here is designed to degrade out in the elements. And as that animal grows, you know, as it stresses and puts pressure against those threads, it starts to expand and it pops one pleat at a time. And the reason you want to do that is so that it'll grow with the animal. And then eventually what will happen is you'll end up with something that looks like this. So these collars will expand to this size. And again, this is at 8 months to a year. This thing expands to this big. And then the very last set of threads, which are right here, will split and break off, and then this will drop to the ground. And then what we're doing is trying to get information on this animal from the time it's born to the time it's huntable. And what we do is we follow that animal every day from the time it's born until August. We track and see if that animal is alive or dead, and if it has died, we go in, we collect as much information we can about what killed it. Was it hit by a car? Was it eaten by a predator? Was it hit by a haybine? Did it just starve to death? Was it abandoned? You know, what kind of situations are going on out there in the woods? And what that does is give us an idea of what survival rates are on these animals in different areas. We picked these two areas because they're uniquely different in terms of habitat. The northern forest has big blocks of forest, very few roads in those areas. The eastern farmland region has lots of farmland and small woodlots. Not only are these habitats different, we're seeing that there's dramatic difference in results, at least in our first year of information. So we have a much higher predation rate in the north than we do in the east. The hunting community could help in a lot of ways. They got a lot of unique opportunities. It's a lot of fun. They can come out with us and volunteer, and they can be as active as they want. They can just sit in the background and take photos, or they can get right in there with us and help us collect some information. You know, everything from helping us do some measurements, setting up the collar to put on the animal, and being right there. I mean, it's a really unique experience. It's rare that you get to be right there in the middle of it all and see what we're up to.